Okay, greetings Patriots, Starseeds, Lightworkers, and of course our brave military and galactic brothers and sisters. Welcome, 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide and galactic revolution. Now I'm just going to give you a kind of a screen, short little tour of my studio, my outdoor studio, and it's a real mess right now. This is where Mom does her laundry up here. It's our water tank. We use that when the water is going out. Then this gets filled up, and then of course we can use that when there's no water because they shut it off every night type thing, right? Anyways, this is all the housing. You can see up on the hill there, back over in there, that's where the church is. You know, that's where the bell is up in there. And of course, you know, these are all the houses type thing. This kind of, you see it all sloped down, and it slopes down, and of course the ocean is right there just beyond those coconut trees. And of course I'll just walk you over here. Excuse the mess here right now. I'm trying to do a little bit of gardening, but I think I'm going to try to set up a garden center down front there where the plants can get more trees or more sun. Anyways, this is the other side of the railroad tracks. Yes, it's not a, it's kind of a mix between middle class and poor. But we all work together, and everybody's friendly to each other. Anyways, I want to talk about galactics today. And I'm going to start getting into this galactic spectrum very, very soon, because it is so important that we start to understand exactly who we are. Okay? Now, I'm taking the information off of people like Michael Jaco, Ishmael Perez, Gene Decode, and of course King John Smarty. And I resonate with all these gentlemen that are into everything that we're into right now, because it all makes sense. It all, you know, I resonate with, because it does make sense. And the claims are out there, and they've been fact-checked and double-checked, because they wouldn't be out there talking about this stuff the way they are talking about it if it was not actual situations that's going on right now. Okay? So we, as humanoids, or humans, earthlings, only basically use just a little under 3% of our brain function right now. We have 97% plus more brain and DNA to to come out and be used through these beautiful vessels that God had given us. Patriots and humans that can feel their spiritual connection will advance, and they're going to advance very, very soon. We are surrounded by dark elements, people with no souls, clones, and so on and so forth. Earth is a center right now, and has been going on for hundreds and hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years, is in a spiritual, multi-dimensional war of the cosmos. Okay? And this is why we have so many different extraterrestrial here, or other races that are here right now. Because we, as earthlings, are coming out of our cocoons. Okay? We are multi-dimensional beings. Now, that doesn't mean that there's another dimension way far away. No. The multi-dimensionals are all around us. It's just that we're in this 3, 4, 5, whatever you may be, dimension right now. And that's what you're able to see right now. Okay? So when we advance or ascend and get to a stronger positive timeline, we will start to see more and start to have higher and more progressive abilities. Okay? And there's no words to describe the amount of power that we have, because many commanders of these dark fleets, like the Draco Nazi timelines and their program, the other beings such as the Anunnaki, the Dracos, which are in line with the Nazis, the clones, the AI that's out there, which is the negative AI, the reptilians, the Animus, which is a synthetic race, the Greys, which basically are cyborgs, and they're the ones that are manufacturing all these other clones that are out there that are trying to infiltrate our lives and frequency to keep us down and busy defending things when we should be out expanding and ascending. So they are doing everything they can to keep the harness and the shackles on us as much as they can, because they know, as what their commanders had said to many of these dark fleets, if the Earthlings only knew their capabilities, they would be more powerful than any one of us by 1,000 times. They have spent hundreds and thousands of years to bring down our DNAs down to the level that it is right now. And where we could have and will be again, because we are coming out of this dark ages into the golden age, and starting to realize exactly who we are. We will be granted and gain all these incredible abilities again that scares them to the very core. They know that once we come out and start, which we have been on a very, very small scale, producing super soldiers that have capabilities like Superman. And they can pretty much, with these super soldiers, have the strength of Superman. And if you watch the movie, what his capabilities are, that's what we will be. Now that's the old souls, which will be going basically when the Flash comes. And, we have, before I get to that, we have not just the super soldiers that are on our side protecting us, but we have the benevolent earthlings that are on this planet right now, trying to basically teach everybody their capabilities. The Arterians are there also to help. The Palladians, which have been fighting the reptilians and the Dracos in these dark underground tunnels and everything else. The Andromedons, the Syrians, the Blue Avians, which are the bird people, and the Lyrans, which are the lion people. These are all benevolent to the Earthlings, and they all have agreed that once Earthlings get their human DNA back, and that'll be coming in the first flash, okay? Most dark races can't reproduce, and that's why they are disconnected from God, okay? We no matter how many times that they've had tried to destroy us and kill us off, we're still here. Even though we're only living 75, 80, 90 years, and they're trying to kill us with cancers and all these other diseases, that's all about the change. We're going to go back to our normal lifespan in this dimension, which is 1,200 years. Okay? So, and the med beds will help. Eventually, like what John Smarty had said, the different frequencies that are out there will be able to allow us to heal ourselves. Even the suits that we will wear will be self-healing. Okay? Most tall grays that are outside of our frequency that we cannot see, but they're all around us, are basically robotic beings. Okay? The Zetas, which are the insect people, I guess, are basically a genetic race that went wrong, and but some are good and some are bad. So they have a split DNA system going on, and a lot of these dark races do not have the power. They just got the technology, so they bleed like everybody else. And the Pleiadians and the Syrians and our warriors and protectors, which along with our super soldiers, know this, and that's why Valiant Thor, Commander Thor, has taken his families down into the deep ancient tunnels and have been taking them out. Now, the Archons also have no connection with God, because they cannot also reproduce. That's why they have been trying to work on desperately stealing our people and trying to stimulate or simulate a birth and breeding with us or with the women. But it's not working out the way they think it's working out. It's just the ones that are coming out or going through this thing do not come out with a godlike ability, and that's God's wrath. God says, no, this is not the natural God way to do things, and he is basically put a stop to that. So it does not matter what they do. They do not have a spiritual connection with Source. Okay? Now the total, a lot of these dark matters, because they don't have any soul, they have to depend on AI. And that's a dark AI. So there's two things that we can do. We can destroy AI, as Earthlings do, and do things organically, or we can capture AI and turn it into good productivity and move forward from there. Such as, let me just, let you know how the infiltration has happened. And it went right to the top. The original Obama was a grandson of Hitler. And the Galactics, which are the friendly Galactics, they call him the whore of Babylon. And all his underlings, Clintons, Bidens, Brennans, and this is why all them have been taken care of. We're doing this by the book, which is by the Bible, and the original Biden was taken out and hung at Gitmo 2019. The second Obama was shot in the head by the Red Hats. The third Obama will be arrested and hung again, and this should be the final chapter of his endeavors. We will come into a new timeline. There will be 3 flashes. And with that said, my time is up, and I'll see you on the next one.